people like to say, oh, when the feds come in, it's over. It was over before it goddamn started. What are we talking about? Like, how are we shocked? How was it surprising? It just happened that everybody know about it when it happened to our favorite rappers. Nobody's going to the country music store, Jesus. Nobody's going to the country music store. Bro, I remember when I was in 6th grade and my teacher was playing Johnny Cash in the classroom. And Johnny Cash, well, the first thing I remember him saying was, I shot a man just to watch him die. Nobody went to Johnny Cash asking him, investigating him, trying to see what the fuck went on. But you can say something that don't even mean shit, like, oh, I got a Fanny perk in my pocket or something like that. Bro, if you get pulled over and there's a pill in your pocket and they run the test or whatever the fuck goes on and they find out that's it, you got distribution, intent to sell, possession, trafficking. It's all type of shit that is gonna come with that. You know, it ain't no just saying I'm on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, you're gonna get every fucking charge in the book there, and they're gonna hit you with some more shit. If it's a kid in the car, neglect, abuse, delinquency, all type of shit. That's only in this genre. Nobody's checking other motherfuckers for the bullshit that they say and do. Their music just as lame and heinous as ours. But we paying the penalty because they can do what the fuck they want to because we decided that we don't want to take control and take charge of this shit.
NAYIMEDWARD $, Today, I'm joined by the Atlanta Police Chief Rodney Bryan, as well as my sheriff and our Sheriff Patrick Labatt. We are here today about a grand jury indictment that was returned that included not just Jeffrey Williams, which is of some notoriety and media attention, but about 28 defendants that operated within our community between the time period of 2012 and 2022. It is our allegation that they operated as a criminal street gang and commenced to do havoc in our community. That havoc includes crimes of violence, crimes of thefts, crimes involving drugs. I've made no secret about it, nor any apology, that as the district attorney of Fulton County, my number one focus is targeting gangs. And there's a reason for that. They are committing conservatively 75 to 80% of all of the violent crime that we are seeing within our community. And so they have to be rooted out of our community. I said just a week or two ago, it does not matter what your notoriety is, what your fame is. If you come to Fulton County, Georgia, and you commit crimes, and certainly if those crimes are in furtherance of a street gang, that you are going to become a target and a focus of this district attorney's office, and we are going to prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law.
Welcome back. My name is Nayim Edwards. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise your right to remain silent. You are guilty until you can prove your innocence. Everything you fucking say is gonna be used against you because when you play gangster games, you're going to win a gangster prize. And guess what? Everybody gets gangster prizes. Let's establish this shit off the bat. We talking about these RICO cases and shit being used against you in court, right? As a person who is who they actually say they is, and who only fucks with people who are actually who they say they are, as far as my personal life, as far as business as well, a lot I'm breaking out of that, like, because you're gonna have to learn how to operate with frauds. You need to understand that you're not going to have visibility unless you are who you say you are. Doesn't matter what side of the pendulum you swing or the fence you fall. If you are not who you say you are, you're not going to have the visibility, no matter how good or bad that is. When we talk about lyrics being used against you in court, everything is used against you in court. It don't matter how much good you did. We don't give a fuck about you giving out bikes. I don't give a fuck about no back to school drive. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know, that's the approach when you're standing in front of a judge and right beside you is the district attorney. The state attorney is saying, yeah, you did all this good shit, but what about this one bad thing? I tell people all the time, and this is coming from, literally, I just had this experience 2 weeks ago where the Commonwealth attorney, the state attorney, if you live in a state, I live in a Commonwealth, Virginia, the state attorney had I think I got the packet, whatever, like, the packet was like this thick of just me doing just, everything was positive except for my letter to the judge, which was still positive because in my letter to the judge, I said, I did what I wanted to do. I just took full accountability for it. I'm sorry for being a terror in the community. I said that in my letter. I took accountability, and then it was 2 pages. This attorney saw, and then I had like my sentencing report where it said I had 3 years in prison, but did 1 or some shit like that. And then there was just like a list of my charges. They saw, but like that's the negative part. Everything else in this packet was positive, right? Driving record, flawless. Been to school, flawless. Trade school, flawless. Goddamn community service, flawless. Letter from a mental health professional, flawless. Counseling, flawless. You know, everything was flawless. Safety awards, all type of community things was flawless. But her job, the district attorney, was to claw through everything that was positive and try to find one thing that was negative. She opened her mouth. Now, she was wrong. She opened her mouth and she decided that one thing that she overlooked was going to override all the positive I did. Oh, you didn't really give a reason on why you want this, so we're objecting. And I'm telling this story. Luckily, the judge came through and was like, oh, wait, I see it. Because I ain't no slouch, ain't no slack. What I'm saying is, anything that don't make you look good, make you look bad. And that includes the shit that is said, and more importantly, the shit that's not said. With this YSL shit, they talking about shit from way back when a nigga was 18 years old, 19, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about me. Like, so many instances, so many cases of being who you are could be the thing. Well, being who you are is going to be the thing that propels you, but being who you are could also be the thing that makes you crash and burn. I'm not calling no nigga guilty. I don't know. And if I did know, I wouldn't get on this fucking camera and tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many instances of your lyrics are going to be used against you. Let's stop right here, because I don't want to go too far off into shit, and I'm trying to drive this home. There is no such thing as a prop. There is no such thing as entertainment. You know when they get entertained? Is when you die. It's like, yeah, this is the greatest season finale ever is when you die. You know what I'm saying? Like, Boosie they had whole days where all they did was play his music in court. ARS, interviews, niggas running off at the mouth, doing all type of shit. Murder Inc., standing in pictures with niggas. Niggas come home from prison trying to do the right thing, and it's just like, no, you ain't really one of them niggas that do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Rollo, in the music, doing this, in the interview, running his fucking mouth. Goddamn GS9. Oh, Chewy, I'm some hot nigga. Like I told the Shiesty I talked to Shiesty when I shot niggas. That whole song was nothing but self-snitching. Fucking YFN Lucci. Yeah, we ride around and push that pussy ass nigga out the car. Fuck your dead home. You know, all type of shit. Treyway. We all seen what happened with, you know what I'm saying? It's just so many examples of everything you say, everything you do. You're not standing in no pictures with no niggas. You're not talking on no phones with no niggas. You're not making songs about it, bragging. Everything you say. And you want to know why? It's because they fucking can, and they're the fucking law. I don't know why people don't understand this. It is legal for a police officer to lie to you. Those other people are the police that walk the beat, give you a ticket and pull you over. You know, you might get a trooper every now and then, but a regular city police, that ain't shit compared to when you gotta go in front of the judge. That's the ultimate police. When you gotta go in front of the goddamn district attorney, that bitch is there to chew you up and swallow you and shit you out into the goddamn prison cell. The detective, the crime scene investigator. I know somebody, and I'm going to try to get her to come and talk. I ain't going to put her on camera, put her name out or her location. We believe in keeping folks safe. She is a crime scene investigator. And she tell me all the time about how motherfuckers they have whole sections in the police department. There's people who sit on computers to just watch social media where they are. Watch social media to connect dots. Whole police department sitting on the computer looking at YouTube videos all day. You don't know something that they don't already know. If you are who you say you are, you going to jail. I don't know why niggas think listen. Even the biggest of the biggest is going to have to pay for something that happened. We see it all the time where motherfuckers is like the big motherfucker. If you actually connected or you actually know, not what you heard from a nigga you know, from a nigga they know, from a nigga they know. If you actually from it and you know, sometimes when something happens, and it used to be real heavy back in the day, when some shit happens and don't nobody want to pay, the big dog got to go pay the penalty. Claim false. This ain't the time to false claim. This ain't the time to try to be something you not. Because fake niggas is going down too. You say you a part of something, you need to stand on that and eat whatever fucking come with that. I don't get why you think you're going to do something to get away with it. The time of getting away with shit is over. There is no more crimes. There are no more crimes that are misdemeanors. Every crime is a felony and up. This is coming from somebody who they trumped the charges up on me so crazy. They tried to make it so I couldn't even get out of fucking jail on a bond. There are no more petty crimes. There is no more standing next to a nigga and taking a picture with them. There is no more being affiliated with people who are out here doing XYZ and you think you're not going to pay a penalty. There's been plenty of instances where you just ride in the car. You trying to get a ride to the goddamn store and whoop whoop. Niggas, it's one thing in the car. Everybody paying for that shit. Nigga, we'll break it up in 4 pieces. So it's all of you niggas. You know, it's all type of shit that happens out here. Everybody is going to pay. They will come to your bitch house. They will knock on the door in plain clothes. Talking to your bitch. Your bitch don't have nothing to do with nothing. And they'll be like, oh yeah, do you know such and such? Yeah, that's my boyfriend. That's my girlfriend. Oh, well, we know you're there. They love to play this game where we know you're a good person, ma'am. We know you're a good guy. They really go to women because women are really going to break and fold. But like, most of the time. But they'll go to your significant other and they will sweet talk your significant other to the point where this bitch will give her cell phone to the police. I don't know nothing about that. I don't got nothing to do with that. I just want to go to work. I got a goddamn, I got a government job and I just want to take care of my family. I don't know none of you. These people didn't know shit in the first. It's just like when they take surveillance video and they blur it out to see who's going to come with some shit that they don't already know. Oh, I know them. They're here. They're there. They're baiting. I need the social media. I need it. Bro, everything you say is going to be used against you. Everything you do is going to be used against you, whether you real or you fake. It's not that this is the time to decide what the fuck is we about. What direction are we about to go in, my nigga? Do we want this to continue to go on where But it's at the same time, I can say the same thing, but most of these people don't have fucking control over their careers. Most of these people have no fucking control over what goes on and what happens as far as what is being perceived. You are rewarded for doing these things. You are rewarded for being this. If it's one thing to say I did this, and I'm talking about me. It's one thing to say I did this, but niggas, you can pick the phone up and call, walk down the street and ask niggas about who I was, about who I am today. There are people that will verify for me, and that's what makes it even crazier, because when you got a nigga like that, where people can verify for you, oh, you out of here. You don't even got to know how to ride. You can have a career. People like to say, oh, when the feds come in, it's over. It was over before it goddamn started. What are we talking about? Like, how are we shocked? How was it surprising? It just happened that everybody know about it when it happened to our favorite rappers. Nobody's going to the country music store, Jesus. Nobody's going to the country music store. Bro, I remember when I was in 6th grade and my teacher was playing Johnny Cash in the classroom. And Johnny Cash, well, the first thing I remember him saying was, I shot a man just to watch him die. Nobody went to Johnny Cash asking him, investigating him, trying to see what the fuck went on. But you can say the most, you can say something that don't even mean shit, like, oh, I got a Fanny perk in my pocket or something like that. Bro, if you get pulled over and there's a pill in your pocket and they run the test or whatever the fuck goes on and they find out that's it, you got distribution, intent to sell, possession, trafficking. It's all type of shit that is gonna come with that. You know, it ain't no just saying I'm on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, you're gonna get every fucking charge in the book there, and they're gonna hit you with some more shit. If it's a kid in the car, neglect, abuse, delinquency, all type of shit. That's only in this genre. Nobody's checking other motherfuckers for the bullshit that they say and do. Their music just as lame and heinous as ours. But we paying the penalty because they can do what the fuck they want to, because we decided that we don't want to take control and take charge of this shit. We don't want to change the narrative. We like the bitches. We like the life. We like the money. That heavy money. That $20,000 to walk in the club. Local artists getting 5 racks to walk into the club type of shit, because you gonna be who the fuck you say you is, nigga, or we don't have no fucking use for you. I'm gonna try to get that CSI. Because we not done with this one. I just want to say that I don't understand why motherfuckers don't get that this is real. How is it sad? Like, it's sad, but you self-snitching. You helping them do police work. You're helping them with this investigation. There is none. Nobody on YouTube, nobody in your city, nobody knows something that they don't already know. These police officers is up here too. Detectives is up here too. I just don't. You know what? We'll come back to it. I am Nayim Edwards. We'll holla.
NAYIMEDWARD $, nigga. NAYIMED. Hey, hey. Yo, this really my